Come, let us prepare, make some good profits. Today, our market left us some clues right here. Let's talk about that in today's video. 1106 right here. Take a look. 1106, which was here. This was 1106. This is a live analysis in the Discord server. It's the exact same thing that I warned you about on Friday, isn't it? And all you had to do was to wait for that yellow rhythm. As you can see, penny perfect right there. That beautiful. And then show the pattern over here. Now, what will other people see? Once again, I talked about this on the weekend video. Other people would have seen this coming. They would have seen double bottom, strong green candles, and they will start to chase long. And that's where they boil you alive here, right there. Now, I explained this very exact structure right here. And this time we had the yellow algorithm, right? So this was at 11:06 a.m. timestamp right here. I talked about this in yesterday's video. I will put the link in the description. Please watch that because I've already talked about this in detail. So there's no need to talk about that more right here. It's the exact same layout, isn't it? This was at 155 and 155 was about here. This was 155 and you see how it's the exact same thing with the yellow algorithm here. You had another second yellow algorithm and one more at the break of pink. You notice right at the break of pink, it had stronger selling volume right there, all because you understood how to be looking out for the algorithm. Now, nothing more to say this. You have to check yesterday's video out if you have not, because I explained everything here, including how we started selling right at the morning. You need to understand the context behind this. So please watch yesterday's video. And let's talk about where do we go from here. Watch yesterday's video after this one, because this is quite important. You need to take a look first. Now, understand that we are still in that selling continuation, isn't it? And 5-day is still trending down. Now, this will make more sense if you watched yesterday's video, so please do that later and you have a better understanding on what I mean by a supply overhang. So do check that out later. Now, tomorrow you will firstly need to see if we continue to have that selling continuation structure right there. Now, we barely broke blue, so the market may take some time to grind in that orange or green, and so that's absolutely possible. So just be more mindful of that. Look out for that selling continuation. The selling may not even be that intense if there is no catalyst, so just be more careful on the way down here. Use the orange to guide you unless we start to build more liquidity here. So best case scenario is if there is continuation. It's easier to trade if there's continuation. So don't be looking out for, directional trades, but rather look out for continuation as well as major levels to be looking out for. If we do have a stronger structure with the blue algorithm, that will be ideal if it wants to continue the way down. You have already seen that happening, or we built a larger structure right here. Now, 5-day at this point will trend to about that 639 level if we open at the similar area right here within the orange and magenta algorithm here. So if we open about here, you will see 5-day trend to about 639. So that makes it easy if you have a decision if this wants to start reclaiming previous highs, previous lows. That will be firstly the break of the magenta right there. So look out for the magenta, because this is liquidity of that magenta here. Otherwise, wait for cups to close, as I always tell you. By then, your 5-day may have already turned into some sort of support, and we will wait to see structure here to at least reclaim 5-day moving average and the main liquidity of that green and magenta liquidity right there. Now you have to watch yesterday's video, especially Discord members. There is a full trading video. So that video will show you what I was telling you about to look out for in order to know that there is no more supply overhang, and to understand when the bounce may be coming, and explaining using the macro structure on this particular bounce that you may be looking out for. So quite straightforward. Just continue to let the 30-minute chart, you see how penny perfect this is, isn't it? And let the 30-minute chart guide you. And on the 1 minute, well, if there is a reversal coming, you have to wait for the cups to close. Right by then, you would see 5-day already coming in, and you will see a beautiful structure. Right, previous lows will be reclaimed, so that will be quite important. And that's what you see here in the 30-minute chart if it wants to happen. Right, and obviously the larger cup close where the 5-day moving average will be if it wants to grab more liquidity on the way up. Right, but otherwise I've been showing you this. Right, I've always been showing you this, how the 5-day is just guiding the trend downward, and you see we've always been selling in that magenta and that orange, and in the midst of it the green selling that's activated. That will be ideal for day trading as well. We will see the green activated within the orange. So just be more mindful of that. Be careful when you trade level by level, algorithm by algorithm, trade as structure demands. So please watch yesterday's video if you have not. Very important. Today will be a piece of cake for you if you watched yesterday's video. Thank you very much for watching. See you closer to opening bell.